The air in the Second Street house hung heavy, thick with the scent of stagnant summer heat. The 4th of August, 1892, began not with a scream, but with the rhythmic, sickening thud of a hatchet. Inside the guest bedroom, Abby Borden lay on the floor, her life extinguished by brutal strikes. The silence that followed was even more terrifying than the violence. As the house held its breath in the sweltering Massachusetts sun, unspoken resentment filled the walls of the Second Street home. Downstairs, Andrew Borden returned from his morning rounds. He turned the key in the lock. Unaware that his home had become a tomb, Bridget, the maid, stood by the door, her hands trembling as she struggled with the latch. From the top of the stairs, a sharp, cold laugh echoed, a sound that would haunt her testimony for years to come. Andrew walked into the sitting room and collapsed onto the sofa. The shadow moved toward him, silent and certain. Minutes later, the silence was shattered. "Maggie, come down. Father is dead." Lizzie's voice cut through the house, devoid of tears, cold as the steel. When the authorities arrived, they found a scene of impossible contradictions. The house was locked from the inside. No intruder had scaled the fence. Lizzie stood in the kitchen, her dress pristine, her hands scrubbed clean. The investigation was a chaotic blur of trampling feet and lost evidence. Neighbors crowded the parlor, smearing the crime scene with their curiosity. While the police struggled to reconcile the violence with the woman standing before them, how could a pillar of the temperance movement be capable of such savagery? They looked for blood, but found only a wall of Victorian propriety. The house remained a fortress of secrets, locked against the world. Every corner held a shadow, every room a silent witness. The mystery deepened as the days turned into weeks. The town of Fall River could talk of nothing else. The trial became a theater of the absurd. The prosecution pointed to the burned dress and the failed attempt to purchase poison. Yet, the defense played a masterstroke. They presented Lizzie as a fragile, God-fearing woman. When the foreman announced not guilty, the courtroom erupted. Lizzie walked out into the sunlight, a free woman, leaving behind a legacy of blood. She moved to Maplecroft, while the house on 2nd Street became a grim monument. Decades later, the question remains, was it calculation or protection? The truth stays buried beneath the floorboards, leaving only the rhythm of the rhyme to echo through the halls of history.